virtual PE today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do an instant activity called active rock, paper, scissors. Now at first you're going to play against me. We're going to get back to back and we're going to jump 4 times in the air. We're going to say rock, paper, scissors. Now when we say show, we're going to turn around. We're going to show each other what we have. Now we're not going to go rock, paper, scissors. We're going to use it with our body to get a little more active here. So this is what paper looks like. Flat like a paper. Rock, you're going to squat down just like rock, and then scissors, we're going to put our feet 1 foot out in front, 1 foot behind, hands go up in the air, kind of like scissors, and that's scissors. So everybody, let's review that. Everybody show me paper. Good. Show me rock, squat down, and show me scissors. Perfect. Now, after we go back to back, if whoever wins is going to do 5 mountain climbers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you didn't win, you're going to come down and you're going to do 5 crab kicks. So hands out in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you end up doing the same thing, no big deal, just turn around and we'll go again. So are you ready to play me? All right, let's go. Let's get back to back. Rock, paper, scissors, show. All right, looks like I won that time. So I'm going to do mountain climbers and you do crab kicks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, stand back up. Let's do it again. Rock, paper, scissors, show. Oh, you won that time. I've got crab kicks. You've got mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, back up. Let's try it again. Rock, paper, scissors, show. Oh, we did the same thing that time. No big deal. Let's just turn around and do it again. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, show. All right, I won that time. I've got mountain climbers. You've got crab kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good job with that instant activity today, friends. Now we're going to move on to a little challenge called Bottle Flip Challenge. The bottle challenge, all you need is a bottle, fill it up with water, with a little bit of water. And for this bottle flip challenge, what's going to happen is we're going to do 3 jumping jacks. That's going to earn you 2 bottle flips. Now, if you get it to land, just go ahead and keep flipping, and you want to see how many times you can get it to land in 1 minute, okay? Now, once again, we're going to be doing this in a minute, so you're going to challenge me, I'm going to challenge you, and everybody repeat after me. Do your best, forget the rest. All right, ready? Show you 3 different ways that we can play this game. So the first way is you're going to create your own putter. You have 2 cardboard insides of your paper towels. You're going to tape those together in the middle. You can take any empty box, cut a hole in it, and then you're going to insert the cardboard, and then now you have yourself a little putter that we can use. Or we can play this game by striking with our feet. So we're going to step, plant, pass. Once again, step, plant, pass. The last way is we're going to be working on a rolling or underhand throw. So swing, stepping with that opposite foot, and roll. Once again, swing, step, roll. Now, what are we going to be striking? Well, we've got a couple different options here. You could take a sock that's in a ball. If you have a dryer vent at home, or if you have your own ball. I have my own beach ball at home, so if you have your own ball, you could use that as well. Now, lastly, we need Paper towels, you need 4 paper towels, and I have written on them 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's the point system. Now, if you're outside and you want to do this, maybe you could draw chalk. You could do it that way. And then each player is going to need their own water bottle. Now, I happen to have 2 different colors. That way we could know which player is what. But if you have the same color, it's no big deal. You could write your name on it just so that you knew the difference between player 1 and player 2. Now, we need to establish somewhere where we're all going to strike behind. Now, if you have littles at your home that need to be a little bit closer, you can go ahead and let them be closer. And if you want to be a little bit further to give you more of a challenge, let's just make sure that everyone's successful, but yet has a bit of a challenge. All right? So, real quick, do your best. Forget the rest on that. Now, as far as how the game is set up, you're going to put one of the bottles on level 1. Player 2 is just going to come off to the side. I'm going to grab my putter and my ball. All right, I'm going to strike the object. I knocked it down, so I'm going to take my bottle and I'm going to put it on level 2. Now it is player number 2's turn, so they're going to grab it. They're going to try and strike it. Knock it down. They knocked it down, so they're going to be put on level 2 as well. Now we're going to put them off to the side. Now let's say if player 2 missed it, then they would just put it off to the side so that player 1 has a chance, a clear shot to their pin that's on level 2. Now every time you move or knock a pin down, you would move it up a level. So every time you only move it 1 spot. Now when you get to the 4th level, that means you have won that round. So if you knock it down on the 4th tile, then you actually get 5 points, and that's for round 1. You have 5 points. Now player 2, you still want to keep track of where your pin was when player 1 completed the 5th or got their 5th point, because we're going to do this in 6 different rounds. And so let's say round 1, I won, so I have 5 points. But let's say player 2 ended on 3 points. So they're going to keep track of their 3 points. I'm going to keep track of my 5 points. We're going to celebrate that winner by doing an activity. Maybe we both do 5 push-ups, and then we would start round 2. Now let's say round 2, let's say this time player 2 gets to the 5th point first. So now they have 5, but let's say I only was on the number 2 level. So now I have 5 and 2, so 6. And now the player over here, they're going to add, now they have 5 and they have 3, so they have 8. So like I said, in between each round, we're going to celebrate the winner just to keep it a little bit more active. So for round 1, as you can see, I have 5 push-ups. So 5 push-ups, there's a couple different ways that we can do our 5 push-ups. We can do them on our knees, where we're going to be on our knees here, flat out in front. Make sure that back is flat, and then you're going to be coming down and up. We've got our other push-ups where we're just going to be on our toes, making sure that our hands are directly below our shoulders, going down and up. And then our last ones is we could do wall push-ups. So we could come over here to the wall, we could find the wall, nice straight back, and press up against the wall. So those could be 5 push-ups that you and your family could do after round 1. Round 2 is 15 penguin jumps. So 15 penguin jumps here is when you're going to stand nice and tall, and you're going to jump up in the air, and while you jump up in the air, you're going to pat the side of your legs 2 times. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, do that with me. 1, 2. Good job. Now we're going to jump and do that at the same time. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Those are penguin jumps. The next round is butterfly sit-ups. So we're going to sit down. We're going to kind of get in that butterfly position. We're going to go back and then come back and touch our toes. So ready? Down, up. It's 1. Down and up. That's 2, and you keep on going. Rocket jumps. You could come here, start in a low position, go up as high as you can, go up high as you can, and then the next one could be, round 5 could be a plank hold. Now when you're doing the plank hold, you can do this where you can either challenge your partner to see who can hold it the longest, or you guys could just go for a set time. Maybe you want to go for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute. That's up to you. Now there's 2 different types. We can stay here, making sure that we have that flat back. I don't want to see the bottoms up or down. Or if you want to be on your forearms, same thing, keeping that back nice and straight. And then the last one for round 6, maybe we've got dance for 60 seconds. So maybe you want to do your little orange justice, maybe you want to do, or maybe throwing it back and do the Cabbage Patch. We can do that too. So if you want, you could use those as after each round, or you could choose something that you and your family members want to do to celebrate each round, just to keep it a little bit more active. Okay, we're going to end with a little bit of a mindful minute here. So I want you to go ahead and get on the ground. Go ahead and sit crisscross like me. Then roll those shoulders back so that your spine is in a line and we're nice and tall with our chest. Now, to begin with, I want you to put one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. We're going to be working on those deep belly breathing. Taking deep breaths in and out, and I really want you to pay attention to your bottom hand and notice how your breathing is going to be going in and out. So let's take a couple breaths with me. Ready? Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Okay, so here in a little bit, I'm going to be putting on some calming music. And if you want, you can shut your eyes and work on your own breathing. But if you need a little visual here, I'm going to have a breathing ball. And as I bring the breathing ball out, you're actually going to take a deep breath in. And when it goes in, you're actually going to breathe out. So let's take one to practice. Ready? Okay, now make sure that when we're practicing our mindful breathing, that we're really focusing on either watching the ball or closing our eyes, and we're focusing on taking those deep breaths. All right, let me put the music on. Getting a nice, comfortable